Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here on New Eriador. Yes, playing some 1.12 vanilla Minecraft. Indeed, we're back on the server, and you can see I'm over here at the end portal, and I'm actually just recording a bit of clip after I've done something because, well, I've just gone and checked my video, and sadly the video, or first bit of footage I recorded, for some reason OBS was just recording a still image. Audio was fine, but yeah, the rest of it wasn't. But I'm over here because I need to go into the end, and I need to go on a little bit of a journey to go and get something. In fact, I need to get two things. First of all, we've always had this rule about how we're not allowed to have more than one elytra, and as you can see, I have one on my back. Yes, look, see, elytra on my back. I've got my wings. However, we decided after a month or so that because we'd all been given chance to raid the end cities and get an elytra and that sort of thing, that actually it was okay to have a spare. So I haven't got one at the moment, and it's far easier to go and get an elytra when you've got an elytra. To go and get one when you haven't is a complete nightmare, but when you've got an elytra you can get maps, you can easily find where the end cities are and just fly there, and yeah, nice and easy. So that's one of the things I need to do, is go and find an end city that hasn't been raided, so it's going to be probably a few thousand blocks over, and yeah, raid that for the elytra. And there is something else I want to get while I'm in there as well, which is the main reason why I'm going into the end. I've got to get something for a very specific thing that I'm building today, so yeah, I've got to go get that as well. So I will see you when we find our first end city, I think. So we've got a ship here which I think is intact. Certainly the dragon is on the front of it, and the shulkers are on the top there, so yeah, we're probably going to get hit by one of these guys. Let's get in quick. There we go, and then we don't need to worry about, oh hello guys. Oh, there's a lot of endermen in here, which isn't very good, but we'll deal with this straight away if we can. And yeah, so it hasn't been raided. We've got ourselves a spare elytra, so that's good. We can grab that straight away, and we can take what's in here, which isn't very much. Spare pick, I guess. Unbreaking efficiency 4. What have we got in here? Mending, that'll be alright. That's rubbish, but yeah, we'll take it anyway. And the other thing that I definitely want is behind here. This is the main thing that I really come for. So let's see if we can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that because I'll look at one of those endermen, like the ones at the bottom there as well, and not mean to. So yeah, let's not sort of kill ourselves, because I've got golden apples there because I realised I didn't bring any regen or anything like that. So and again, I could have looked at those guys. Who knows? Let's just shimmy up here, because this is what else I'm after. I need this guy, so let's hope. Yes, it's gone in my inventory, so that's good. Great. Okay, well, let's put this back up in here so it's not blocking me. And yeah, in that direction there, I found, as I sort of came round to this, I found a exit portal. So we could, though, if we're going to jump off here and open up, yes, let's just go and have a look at the top. Yes, because there is this one here. Again, this is a problem with this. I'm now down to, I've lost another heart for crashing off there, but this again should give me some. Let's just see if I can block myself off so things don't get me so easy, hopefully. What we got? Curse of Vanishing. I suppose these will really do for sort of spare armor for my, you know, if I'm going to use them for patrons and that sort of thing. So yeah, alright, well let me gather these few little bits up. I'm not going to really worry about the shulker shells at this stage in time. I've got a map to where this is, so if I need to come back I will. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to put this stuff away and head back to base. What we need to do now is basically clear out an area up here, and I think probably 5 is the right way to go on it. Yeah, so we need to basically add another one of these statues, because got a new patron this month, which yeah, I'd like to sort of, you know, make sure they're recognised. So let's see, what we need is probably some of these blocks. Is it? Have we got any of those? We haven't got any slabs. Why have I not got any slabs? you think you're all prepared for these things, and then you forget the slabs. It's I think it's because I just used them all up. Actually, there they are in there. So let's get rid of those, get those, put those in the hotbar there. Very good. Yeah, so it means I've got to add another one of these, which is absolutely fine. We've got room for one more there if we want to keep it symmetrical, but I was thinking actually what we'll probably do is we'll actually build them all the way around here. So if we get more of you guys decide to become a patron, then that's absolutely awesome. And yeah, you know, this is just literally one of the perks that the patrons get, to be featured here on the server and have their name put down in history forever, so to speak. So yeah, and the nice thing is actually this particular patron, in fact there's a few of my patrons that they kind of already get the rewards anyway, and so their patronage is really just for the sake of doing it. They want to support me, and that is just absolutely awesome because it means so much more to me when that happens. And I haven't got any more of those, so let's get another one of those done. There we go. Yeah, so that actually means a lot that you guys support me, because we all know YouTube doesn't really support people these days. YouTube is absolutely rubbish at doing anything, and yeah, to be honest, there's I get more through support patrons than I do through YouTube, so I really appreciate it, and it motivates me, and we have a lot of fun together. The patrons are always on my Discord server, so and we usually have a laugh in the chat and a joke, and that sort of thing, which I think is always good fun. What do I need? I need a couple more of those. There, probably there. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so but you guys are also welcome, even if you're just subs. You're welcome to come and join me on Discord. Let's just put the sign there. We'll fill it in a minute. There's obviously there's a special area for patrons to hang out, which is completely private and only for patrons. But there's also another part of the channel which is just for you guys as well, for my my subs and followers. So if you want to come along and just hang out, there's no cost for doing that. You're very welcome to do it, and yeah, it'd be great for you guys to chat on there. You get to hear about my videos as soon as they come out. You can join the conversation, see what we're up to, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's right. But what we need to do is actually change up this slightly, and probably up here as well. This wall needs extending because we can't have it looking like that, can we? We need to make it into a proper wall, and we'll do this all the way around anyway with this area. So that's for sure. Let's just put the odd ones of these in here, shall we? And again, I probably need to fill a couple of those in the front, so I'll do that probably off camera, just to be, keep the time down, so to speak. I don't like the episodes going on too many, things that I might think you find boring. I don't know. Maybe find that interesting. I don't know, but yeah. So, okay, let's get this up, because this is what we needed the dragon's head for. I didn't have one, so I had to go all the way to the end specifically for this person. And I was thinking, because I've got this armor, and this kind of looks purple, wouldn't you say? That's kind of a nice purple tinge to it, even though they ought to really have gold armor. But I know the word yuck comes to mind when she thinks of gold armor and gold stuff. So I'm thinking purple, but then I did think, actually, what would leather look like purple? So let's do some leather. Even though it's not the best armor type in the world, it might look really good as a thing. So that's another thing I like to do. If my patrons want something specific, then why not? Let's have some fun. So let's get rid of those. That would help if I didn't take it. There we go. And let's get rid of that. See what this looks like then, and you'll have to let me know what you think as well. Do you like it? Do you think it's fitting? In theory, all my patrons could have different colours if they want. So, Alex and Brian and the others, if you feel that you don't want this colour, you want your own specific colour, then let me know in Discord. Come and tell me what colour you would like. But yeah, I think that's fitting. But we don't actually need the hat, do we? That's something that I did forget about, because in theory, let's take the hat off. You're going to have a dragon's head. because that's just the way that these things go. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I like that. I like that. Right, okay, so we can have a iron sword in the hand, and let's put it in the body. That would help, and the shield, I guess, and then that would make it complete. There we go. So yeah, just need to do the sign. There we go. Spitfire 614. Thank you so much for your subscription. Really appreciate it, or for your patron, shall we say, your patron support. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Damn you, skeleton! That you die. You. Now we need to do something about this area down here, so let's first of all get rid of this table, because we're going to try something different. A few of you guys suggested stuff. I know Alex did, and Java Dad did as well. One of the things Java Dad suggested was to go and look at the trees he'd done in the marketplace. So these weren't too dissimilar. Let's do this. But he was using the different kind of tree. So he was using the oak, and we're using the dark oak here as a bush type, if you like. So let's just see if I get this right. So it was something like that, but then no, I think it was wider than that. See, now I'm trying to do it, but it's certainly bushier than this, so I think that's got to go on there. Will it go on there? Let's put it on there. Yeah, I think this is how it goes. So let's go up here, and so that one want to go there, that will want something there, and let's just have a look. So this will have there, I guess, and at the top, is that looking? Yes, I think that's looking similar. So there as well. So it's really a series of crosses when you look at it. And one here, and then yeah. So you've got this sort of cross shaped. You have the cross shaped at the top. Not sure it really needs that one at the top there, but I think that looks certainly a lot better, more bushier than I'd done it with my trees, and I think I like that a little bit better. Yeah, maybe not the one on the top there, but certainly we can have a few of these around. So we could probably put another one over here, and then maybe, I mean, even a couple more over here, one over there, and one here randomly, because that's the idea. Is this is a sort of a grove, if you like, where they're doing their training, and it just happens, you know, they're doing all that sort of. All the trees are around as well, you know, so yeah, I think that's what we need. Trying to do this on camera again and show how smart I am, because obviously, you know, I am. That's that's a given. Not my building skills on camera are not the best in the world, so yeah, so we then need to go around like that and keep going round. And then I think we've got one at the top to do for each of them. Yeah, so I think just up there, and then up there. Let's see if we can get up there, and one more here. And I think that's slightly better than that one with a bit on the top there. Let's just have a look at it from a distance. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think they'll do as trees. I think they work better. I don't want the really big trees, so I quite like the fact that this is using this wood and that sort of thing. So I'll do those other two up in a minute. The other thing I wanted to do is let's get some stuff in here. So now our inventory is full. We can empty it out a little bit. So perhaps we'll have some swords in this one, and perhaps we'll have them facing upwards, so they're ready for you. Ready for you to come and grab in combat. And what else would we have? Shields, I guess, is another thing. And put a shield in there. They don't kind of sit in there as well. Shame we can't have shields. Have we got another one of those on us? No, we haven't, but we could. It's a shame we can't really just have like 2 shields on these armor stands or something like that. That would be quite good. Yeah, but I think that's okay. I mean, they're kind of there. You kind of know what they're there for. We probably ought to have some over on this side as well, because people are likely to do that. And I'm going to have that kind of space in between. Yeah, let's do that and do that quickly, and then we will go and sleep. Not only did I have one of the patron statues get shot by a skeleton earlier on, I also had a creeper explode over me over there when I was just sort of AFKing, sort of looking some stuff up, and yeah, that was a bit of a disaster. So, but you know, these things happen, don't they? And I think over here, what we're going to do, we're just going to have some sticks. We're going to have some battle batons. Is that what you'd call them? Just sticks they come over and grab and bash each other with. I think that's fair enough. We're going to have that there. And then the other thing that was suggested was, because as part of the training ground they have these tables that they stand on. So let's see, let's have one here. One of the suggestions, and I think again it was Javadad, was to perhaps use trapdoors rather than... now you see, I don't like the cross shape. I think that's not enough. But I was thinking that, does this create a good platform for them to be stood on? It's quite high, but it's not really high, and again that doesn't look quite right under there. Where's my spruce? If we supported it, does that look more round shape? I quite like that. Yeah, I quite like that. I was thinking, could I do it without this log in the middle? So sort of do it like that, and would it look too flimsy? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, or again pop onto the Discord and let me know what your comments are. I'm kind of liking that. I think that's quite good, and so yeah, we might put another one over here in the corner. So this is where they might train as well, and I'm going to run out of fences, so I'm going to put those. I'll make another one in a minute, and then I'm probably going to run out of these as well. Of course I am. So it's, you try and prepare for these things and you can't. So yeah, I'll fill those in a minute, and then I think, was there anything else? Oh yes, that's the other thing. In fact, let me go and I'll fill these bits in, and I'll come back and show you one other thing that Alex suggested. That looks much better, I think. I'm liking those. I'm liking how it all come together. I've just put some bone meal around there, put in some coarse dirt, because these are the areas that will get worn out a little bit more, I guess. I was kind of thinking maybe around the bottom of here, but I guess they'd be really training on here, trying to knock each other off, so that's more likely to be worn areas. Yeah, so I might get a bit more bone meal, just do around the edges where they're less likely to walk, the grass might be longer. And then the final thing that I'm going to put in here, because the one thing that's missing is it's okay to have all this hand-to-hand combat, but they're also bow fighters, aren't they? And they didn't have them in the film, as Alex pointed out. However, this is inspired by the film, and they really need somewhere to sort of do target practice. So let's have a look. If we did this and then left a couple gap, can we get 3 of these in here? I guess we could have one here as a slightly shorter range. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's go and put some cobble there and get 6 of these, or 7. That's what you really need. And then we'll put these on here. Can you guess what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing? Hopefully if you were clever and saw in my inventory, then you will know, or you'll rewind the video now and try and guess beforehand. But yeah, we need targets to aim at. So there's a few people that we can aim at. So you know, so we got Chris here, and we got Paddy, and then we've got Jeffy Jeff. And no particular reason for those 3 other than they were the 3 heads that are available in the shop. So yeah, that one's kind of in the way of there, so that doesn't really work. Maybe we'll move Paddy somewhere else. Let's take you down, Paddy. You don't belong there, mate. Let's try and get rid of that. Good. So where do you think? So we've got those 2 there, which I think is cool, and you know what? Maybe we will have Paddy over here, but what we're going to do is we're going to stick him much further. He's a harder target to actually hit. So yeah, let's do that. Do that, and then boom. There he is. He's at the back down there. So yeah, people can stand here, and I guess if people are going to stand here, this is where we're going to sort of have a worn out area for people to be stood. So they would stand here with the bows, and they would be like got him. Yes, can we get Geffy? Yes, and we're going to get Chris here too. Yeah, they're all dead. Did we actually get headshots? Almost. Upper body shots every time. I don't know if we could actually hit the heads or not, but there we go. That's good enough for me. You're all dead. So let me know what you think anyway, guys. I'm starting to love this area. I think it's coming together really, really nicely. We've still got a bit of a plain area here. We've got to do some subtle lighting in places as well, so we've got to work that out. But we'll probably leave that for a few episodes now. We've done this for a couple episodes, so yeah, I think that'll do for the moment. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget, leave a like down below, please. That really, really helps. And even better than that, you know, leave a nice comment. You got something nice to say, leave a comment. And even better than that, go and check out our Discord channel. It's there in the link. Just go and click on it. Join us in Discord. Say hello. Join the rest of the guys, because there's a great bunch of people on there. And we'll see you there, or we'll see you soon here on New Eriador. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.